I've heard guys say, I'm not teaching a woman fill in the blank with everything that she lacks or doesn't know how to do. They have a right to operate like that. I reject that way of operating though. What up, what up, what up? What's happening? Que lo que mi gente? Welcome to Love, Purpose, and Passports. Hope all is well and all are passport ready or passport getting ready. For those of you that don't know, I am Mr. Pro for you living in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Let's get right to it. I talk a lot about leading in your relationship, but let's be real. In today's world, especially in the homeland, there are women that can't be led. They refuse to be led, and they're trying to influence women all over the world to think the same way. They try to bully good women into being like them. These are the women that desire strong men, but strong men don't desire or choose them. So they end up choosing weak men before it's over to try to claim a victory. Weak men are unleadable women's escape route, but you have all the options not to be that. Choose it. Let's talk about some of the signs that look the same in the beginning stages of the relationship. I don't want you mistaking a good woman for a bad woman. The first one, you come in strong as a man ready to lead. She doesn't get right on board, or she seems to resisting your leadership. This can be a sign that she's unleadable, but it can also be a good woman who wants to be sure that you have things under control, that you know what you're doing. That's not far-fetched or unreasonable. Remember, this is the beginning stages. It's okay for you to have to show her that you mean what you say. It's okay for you to have to show her that you walk the walk that you talk. It's okay for you to have to show her that you're taking the relationship in a certain direction if there's going to be a relationship. Embrace that. Don't be offended by having to take the lead. On the flip side, don't be offended that she's not offering you the lead. Take the lead. You don't know what kind of man she had before you, but her ability to get on board or not will tell you all you need to know. The next one is her testing you. I did a video not too long ago about you being able to tell what type of woman she is by how she tests you. Check it out. For those of you that didn't know, an unleadable woman and a good woman will test you. They can both look the same at first. You know how you can tell the difference between the two? An unleadable woman never stops testing you. When you've shown over time that you consistently make good decisions, responsible decisions, wise decisions, you shouldn't still be proving yourself. You have to know when show and tell is over. When you're dealing with an unleadable woman, you can make 50 good decisions. But as soon as you make a mistake, it's her aha moment to use against you like the 50 good decisions never happened. But after you've shown consistency to a good woman who can be led and wants to be in a relationship with you, she'll get in position. But here's something that's very important. Everything is not always black and white like that. While there are no good women who won't get in position, there are good women who don't know how to get in position. In a situation like this, you have to determine that that indeed is the case, because a woman who doesn't know how to get in position looks an awful lot like a woman who won't get in position. And you have to decide whether you want to show her or not. I've heard guys say, I'm not teaching a woman fill in the blank with everything that she lacks or doesn't know how to do. They have a right to operate like that. I reject that way of operating though. When you're talking about leading, it also has to involve teaching. These same guys that say they don't want to teach her, I bet the same guys will be trying to teach her how to pop his top right if they don't know how. The good thing about you being willing to teach her is you get to see if she's willing to learn and put to use what she's learned. And by default, it's a sign that she's willing to follow your lead. Here's some of the signs that she's unleadable and you need to let it go. She competes with you instead of cooperates with you. A lot of times people think competing with you is referring to her being better with you in a game or her striving to accomplish more than you. No, it's when she's competing with you to be the leader in the relationship. If she's always dissecting an outcome and making it seem like you should have done what she said, she's competing with your leadership. If she's going behind your back and doing the opposite because she thinks she knows better or wants to do what she wants to do, she's competing with your leadership. When she shows herself to be competing with your leadership, good. Accept it and make the necessary adjustments. She's unleadable. The next one, she accuses you of being controlling. This is a shaming and manipulation tactic that has done a lot of damage to men's ability to be good leaders of their families. What leader doesn't have control? Yeah, there's some extreme things that fall under the negative definition of being controlling, but now it's anything you require or boundaries you set that she wants to reject. You've heard the saying, you can't protect what you can't control. Cut her loose and let her find out the world is in control of her now. She's unleadable. The next one, she's more open to outside influences. When you show her something or give her advice on something, it's a problem or she outright rejects it. But when YouTube, IG, Facebook, TikTok, friends or family tells her something, it's like Jesus told her and she willingly sees the light. If you start noticing that outside influences hold weight over her, she's not your woman. She's their woman. You can't lead their woman. Go find your own. She's unleadable. She tells you straight out you don't tell her what to do. This is an easy one. It'll usually show itself when there's finally been a strong enough disagreement and she's been putting on a nice face for you. What took her so long? Can her? She's unleadable. The last one, she's more aggressive than you. This is one that a lot of you are grown accustomed to stateside. Never accept a woman who's more aggressive than you, ever. It's literally someone weaker than you trying to dominate you as if they aren't. This is Love, Purpose, and Passports. Even though a lot of our talks are universal, this is mainly for those of you exercising your option outside the States. There are aggressive women everywhere, but there are also women who will try you based on how they see women from the homeland acting. Shut it down. She's unleadable. We have the option to not accept unleadable women. There are unleadable women everywhere, but it's not the culture everywhere. You're stunting your growth as a man by pairing yourself with an unleadable woman. Certain women love being sarcastic about a man's ability or inability to lead. But what I say is, how can a man be a good leader when he hasn't ever experienced a good woman that can be led? Being able to lead your relationship makes you a better, stronger, more valuable man for your family, for you, and for the men that need to see an example of how it's done. We got this. Love, Purpose, and Passports. Peace.